on to episode 5 of season 2 of At the Movies, and the final episode we'll be doing together for a very long time. And it is Resident Evil Retribution.
Come on, might be 1.5 months and you'll come visit.
Yeah. So yeah, Resident Evil Retribution, the 5th entry in the series, starring Milla Jovovich. And yeah, you talk about this. You talk about the plot of this.
Oh, how do I even start? Well, a virus is released ages ago for me because this is the 5th movie in a series of 6 apparently, because they're gonna end it with the next one.
Yeah.
That's what I've heard. She's the only one who's kind of accepting the virus. Her body's accepting the virus and making her like a superwoman kind of
It's Alice,
thing. Yes, she has all these powers and stuff, and she's getting stronger and stronger and stronger. Whilst everyone else who gets the virus gets infected and becomes zombies. And the zombies mutate as well, eventually and stuff. And up until the last movie, it just seems like the story goes on, and she's trying to fight it and trying to find survivors and stuff like that, and you know, and try and survive herself and see if it's possible to, you know, start life over if everything, you know, ends or something. I don't know. But, and then I guess they decided, okay, we have to end this whole movie thing. We just have to end this now in the next 2 movies. So in this movie, they just went and changed everything in a way. And basically, Alice is a test subject. Well, we already knew that. She's like a clone. There have been many clones of her and stuff. It's really confusing. But it turns out that all the places that she's been in the last 4 movies are just test places or whatever.
No.
What? Wasn't that what it was about? In Tokyo and everything.
No, that's not what the first 4 films were. If you remember,
so those are just triggered memories then.
No, those happened. Like,
so the virus is out.
Oh, yes, it is.
All right, I don't get it then. You explain it, because I don't get the piece of it.
She's the one who loves these.
Yeah, but this movie was 1. It was disappointing. 2. It was too freaking confusing because apparently I didn't even get it. Because what I was trying to explain now is what I thought it was. 3. It was way too short. When I thought it was going to start, almost, that's when it ended.
You know, at the end of the 4th film, when they're on the boat.
Yeah.
And then the ship's coming.
Yeah.
The planes. And then we see that sequence in reverse at the beginning of this film, which was actually quite cool. And then we see it a normal thing, and she gets blown off the ship, and she lands in the water.
Yeah.
That's obviously when they took her, she's unconscious, and then they put her inside this thing that takes place in the 5th film. Obviously that's happened, because there was, what's his name, Jill. She's got that thing in her chest that makes her kind of evil. She was there at the ship at the end of the 4th film. She turned up there, didn't she? Right. And then, you know, so obviously she's gone with her to this, like, under the ice water big building thing that's, you know...
Okay.
The
I totally misunderstood the whole thing then.
Yeah, it's not like everything was
They weren't really being clear about it. It was very confusing.
Yeah. And we get some
because she keeps waking up and
I know, we get
dying and waking up and dying.
We get some characters from the old films as well that are more clones, which just seemed like a cheap way to bring in some more names who were in the earlier films. And
Michelle Rodriguez was in it. I was very, very excited about that. Of course, she's awesome. It just wasn't what I expected, because I thought she was going to team up with Alice and be kicking ass and stuff, but she was actually the bad girl in the movie as well.
We also get some characters from the games, more characters from the games like Leon and Ada Wong. But
does she look exactly like in the game?
Yeah.
Or is that just me?
Yeah, but
she looks like a game.
It just feels like now they're trying to cram in more game characters to satisfy the fans, and it was confusing for sure. And just like there were some cool visuals. There's a bit in it where basically a clone version of Alice's daughter has survived, and because the clone doesn't know any better, the real Alice kind of takes her on as her daughter. And then towards the end of the film, the big the big mutant zombie takes the girl away, and like the whole thing's about to explode, and Alice is like, I'm going after her. So she goes after her, and I'm like, man, this is really like Aliens, the end of Aliens with Ripley and Newt. She goes up there, and this girl, her daughter, is in an alien sack that looks exactly like the ones they use in Aliens. And I just thought, wow, how much can you rip off a film? Like we were saying with the Looper review, like obviously there's similarities in films and stuff, but and I don't really, they don't bother me and I don't think about them too much. But this one was so much like Aliens, like for this one segment of the film, I was like, you know.
I enjoyed the movie.
Some cool fight sequences and stuff, some cool
Yeah.
visuals, some not so good visuals, but
a lot of cool stuff, but I mean clearly I misunderstood the whole freaking thing. And it was like I almost knew the end was coming, but I was like, well, come on, we only sat for a little bit over an hour. 1 hour and 25 minutes.
it was an hour and 35.
No, it started 5 past and it ended half.
Okay.
Maybe 1 minute, like 86 minutes or something. 86 minutes, really? I'm not counting the credits because that doesn't count. But oh, come on, seriously. When it all ended, I'm like, oh my god, this is the end, isn't it? This is the end. And it was the end, and I'm like, what the fuck? Come on! I only just started, you know, things were supposed to start getting good. Well, not that it was bad, but I expected so much more. I've been looking forward to this movie for over a year, because I love the movies as movies since I haven't played the games. I know, I haven't played the games, I don't really care. I don't do shooting games because I can't aim on games. I was disappointed because I wanted more, but the way it ended with Alice, I kind of have a feeling that the last movie is gonna be awesome. It was well put together and stuff, like well, you know, like the fighting scenes and the action and stuff like that, but I felt like I was watching like an episode of a series, because sometimes one episode of a series, a TV series, is that long. That's how short it was. Okay, so if you're gonna go see this, expect it to be like half of what you think you're gonna go see. From now on, I'm always gonna check how long a movie is before I go see it, because I want to know. I don't want to sit down and I'll be like, okay, this is when it's gonna start, this is gonna be awesome, and then it's like, no, it's over, you gotta wait a year. Really? But well done. Make it in 2D next time, because I hate 3D.
Oh yeah, we watched it in 3D because there was no other option. There wasn't an option to see it in 2D. And it added literally, well, not literally nothing. There was a few scenes where something would fly towards the camera. Apart from that, it was... yeah.
What did you rate it?
I don't know. I'm going to give it a 5.
Resident Evil 5. I gave it a 7. That's low for me. Okay.
I mean, it wasn't terrible.
I liked it. I want to see it again, because then I will be prepared for the sudden end. I know I put a D at the end of sudden. I meant to say sudden end. But come on.
But yeah, there we go. 5 out of 10, 7 out of 10. That's it for now. Maybe we'll add another few episodes onto this series or season, whatever. Maybe we could, like, you know,
put some videos together.
Yeah, like I could see a film here, you could see the same film over there, and we'll put a video together.
Yeah.
That'd be cool. Maybe do something like that.
Yeah.
But yeah.
You love editing, don't you? Yeah. Okay, cool.
Oh yeah.
Oh. Catch you later. Yeah.
Oh, sorry about that. Yeah.
Oh.
How can you know what are there?
There are 4 lights.
See, I made you find it funny in the end.
Oh.
This means nothing to you, by the way, watching this, but there you go. See ya.
Nothing like inside jokes.